Today we're gonna learn how to make Israeli hummus. Israeli hummus is made from garbanzo beans or chickpeas. All you do is you soak them in for 24 hours and then they increase in size and you boil them. You boil them for about 2 hours until they look like this. Some people like to put some baking soda with the chickpeas while they soak. That makes them boil a bit faster. What we're gonna also use for the recipe today is we're gonna use lemon juice, olive oil, I like cold pressed. We're gonna use sesame seed paste, crushed, it's called tahini. We're gonna use some pepper, some salt. We're gonna use some parsley and some other spices we'll talk about soon. All I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take some chickpeas, put them in a food processor. And remember to leave some of the liquid. I like the liquid that the chickpeas got boiled with. I usually add that as well, but not too much. Leave some for later. And the secret here, we're gonna now process what we have here. And then we're gonna add some other ingredients while we're doing that. So we're going to add sesame seed paste, but don't overdo it. You can always add more. Remember, the secret here is it doesn't work by the measurements. I can't exactly tell you how much. It's more to do with taste. Again, olive oil, don't overdo it. You can always add more. Salt is another ingredient that you really don't want to overdo. So I'm adding a bit of salt, like a pinch of salt. I'm going to add more to taste. Lemon juice, again, another one of those ingredients. You don't want to add too much. I have a bit more, like I had one lemon here. I have another lemon just in case. I'm going to just taste and see what it tastes like. It doesn't take long. All I do is I taste some. It needs more salt. I'm going to add more salt. It does need a bit more olive oil. I will add that as well. I'm going to add more sesame seed paste, tahini. And remember to mix the tahini before. I'm going to also add a bit of crushed pepper as well. And another secret ingredient that I like to add is a bit of cumin. Cumin makes it a bit of a Middle Eastern taste to it. It's really, really nice. And I think that's pretty much the final touch that we're going to do. I'm going to taste it again. It still needs, what does it need? Actually, it needs a bit more olive oil and a little bit more lemon juice, and I think that's as much as I need to make changes here. Our final test. It's amazing. And now just for the display, we put it in a nice display bowl. And what we do is we decorate it usually. We decorate it with different spices. In Israel, we like certain spices to make the hummus look good. So we make a little dimple in the middle of the hummus. Then what I like to do is I like to take some of the boiled chickpeas that we left, and I like to add a bit of parsley on top as a decoration. We're going to add a bit more paprika on the side. What I really like to do is add some za'atar. Za'atar is a mixture of thyme and of sumac and a bit of crushed sesame seeds. You can find them in Lebanese restaurant, but you don't have to have that spice. And to top it all off, you do some cold press olive oil and enjoy. This is the most beautiful and tastiest hummus you've ever had in your life. Enjoy.